welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi and thanks so much for clicking to watch another video. So this video is pretty much going to be centered around all things locks or dealing with locks in pregnancy. I don't know how I'm going to word the caption or the video, but basically it's going to be how I've been dealing with my locks while I've been pregnant. I am 6 months pregnant right now, so I just turned 28 weeks yesterday, so I'm in the third trimester, and I feel like this video is long overdue. But one of my subscribers went ahead and dropped a question about it, and since I was washing my hair today anyway, I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and film that video because that's a valid question. Like, basically, how do you deal with your hair while being pregnant, or like how has your hair been while being pregnant? Are there any changes, stuff like that? So start the video with my hair dry. I literally just took my bonnet off. I still have on my pajamas. I'm about to hop in the shower and wash my hair, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like before I wet it, before I wash it, and do like my whole little care routine. So it is a bit dry. If you can't tell that, make sure y'all can see close up texture shot. So my roots are super puffy. This is my scalp. My scalp was pretty dry the other day, but I think I probably put some oil on in between now and then. But yeah, this is how my hair is looking. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. Literally, like I said, fresh out of the bonnet. But the first thing that I would have to say is that my hair, and mainly my scalp, is a little bit drier than normal. My hair has been growing pretty fast, so this is how much new growth I had. I would say it starts about right here. So last time I retwisted my hair was probably 2 months ago at this point. But yeah, this is how my hair is looking. My scalp has been pretty dry, so I've been doing some extra oiling sessions. I've also been using some castor oil, which is what we're going to get into, around like the edges of my hair. But yeah, that's the first thing I would say I'm experiencing is dryness. No breakage or anything like that. I wouldn't be surprised if breakage started to happen around like the edges of my hair eventually, but trying to prevent that. I don't think there's any way to really prevent like postpartum hair loss, hair shedding. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, but I'm going to try my best to kind of like help my hair be as strong and in a good state as it can be, so when the time comes after I have a baby, you know, I would be maybe less likely to lose hair. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get in the shower. You guys have seen me wash my hair like 1,000,001 times, so I'm actually going to link a video up below here in the cards where you can see exactly the products I use, what routine I do, and how I wash my hair. So I'll come back on, this is my little microfiber towel thing that I have, so I'm gonna come back when I've gotten out of the shower and my hair is just like damp. Okay, so I just got out of the shower, took my little headband off, or not headband, but my this towel, my little microfiber towel, took that off, and this is how my hair is looking like. I'm gonna let y'all see my scalp again. I know the lighting isn't the best, but this is my scalp. I love how my hair feels when it's like no products in it. It's clean, freshly clean, fresh. It's like nice and airy. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around so you guys can see the back like that. And again, here is kind of like the side again. Make sure y'all can see. Okay, here's the side again for a little texture. Okay, so I was gonna sit here and talk to you guys while I kind of just like put the normal stuff that I put in my hair. I do change one thing, I think I mentioned it before, is castor oil. That's what I've been using, especially around my edges, to kind of prevent that shedding, since that's like the most sensitive part of your hair. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So it's not a lot, to be honest. I'm just using some rose water and glycerin that I always use first. But yeah, it's not a lot of changes. Like I said, for the most part, my hair has just been drier than normal. I wouldn't say extremely dry, but my hair or my scalp would always typically be a little oily, and maybe it's because I don't exercise as much. Like, I've changed that, but so I'm not like sweating in my head. But yeah, it's kind of drier than normal is what I would say. So I find myself oiling my scalp probably a couple times a week when I could usually get by with like 1 time a week. I'll probably oil my scalp like 2 to 3 times now, and 3 times is a lot for me personally. But yeah, I'll oil it about 3 times a week. So pretty much every other day, essentially, I'm like oiling my hair. And when I do it, I pretty much go through like the roots of my hair, and then I put some in my hand, and then I go on like the ends. So yeah, doing that 3 times, pretty much 3 times a week, because then if I don't do that, I'll notice that my scalp gets flaky. My scalp never used to get flaky at all because it's dry, and it just gets itchy and like a mess. It literally just gets itchy and dry. So yeah, I started doing that now. I take some prenatal vitamins. I can probably show y'all, but it's just by Nature Made, just Nature Made prenatal vitamins. And that's been doing my hair, I think, pretty well. Hair, skin, and nails. My hair, or my nails, girl, my skin is flourishing, as y'all can see. Literally, this is just not, literally no makeup. I got my eyebrows on yesterday. This is just how my skin looks, right? Nice and glowy. And then my nails, don't worry about these. I'm getting these in on Friday, but my nails have been growing. My nails typically always grow pretty well, but my nails have been flourishing. But anyway, I'm gonna go in now with my, on my scalp with this Lock Guide Stimulating Oil. Y'all, I still have this much. So what is this, less than half? I'm just now reaching less than half of this freaking oil. Child, I feel like I'm gonna be using this forever. But yeah, so besides dryness and besides oiling my scalp, more than normal, I think the only other complaint, not even complaint, but like symptom I've been experiencing is probably laziness on my part. Because I just be so like, one of my symptoms, or one of the symptoms of pregnancy that I'm experiencing is just being tired all the time, or most of the time. And so I'd kind of neglect my hair. I kind of neglect, which might feed into the fact that it's dry, child, but I might neglect like washing it as I should. This is my first time washing my hair in like 3 weeks, and I'm strictly every 2 weeks. Not the end of the world by any means, because I don't, like I said, I don't work out anymore. So it's not like a lot of sweat is building up, but I feel like my hair is not on like the same care schedule as like with everything else. I feel like that's like one thing is like, as far as like self-care, I kind of want to get back into that, because I feel like I fell off, honestly. Like I feel like I just don't, like I said, I don't have the energy to pretty much do the things that I used to do. But that's no excuse, because all I can do is just accommodate and kind of like adjust that to start doing like doing like a variation of what I used to do. So I still need to care for myself. Sorry, I sound so nasally. This, man, I'm literally always congested. But anyway, I think there's no excuse to like slack off on myself. Of course, I might not be able to keep it up as much as I was, but that doesn't mean I can't do it like I can't do a variation of it all the time. You know what I mean? Like, just because I can't, oh, I feel like I'm tired. Like, dang, you always feel like you're tired? And it's like, maybe, yeah, but I know for me, it's just like that on top of like laziness. I'm like, okay, and then even when I don't feel tired, that's not the first thing I think about, is like, oh, let me give myself like a hot oil treatment for my hair, or, oh, let me style my hair in a cute way, or, you know, let me go moisturize my hair, or let me deep condition my hair, you know, and let it sit in there for like an hour or 2 while I'm just doing nothing anyway. So that's kind of, I hope that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. The thing that I've been doing, and let me finish actually oiling the rest of my hair. I forgot to do the back, so let me do that real quick. And I'm just making sure to like really work that into my roots. I'm not putting more oil than I normally put. Like I said, I'm just oiling my hair more often. I just don't want to, I hate when I have like oil running down the back of my neck when my hair is drying, because I put like way too much. But again, I want to put enough, but I can always like oil it again. So I don't really make too much of a fuss. Okay, so after I go to my scalp, I use some castor oil. So this is a different thing that I've been doing, and I've been doing this every time I wash my hair. I don't know why I never filmed it, but I think I started doing it when I was like 3 months pregnant. So I've been doing this for quite a while, for like 3 months, 3 or 4 months now. So I have this oil, and I got this off Amazon. I can link it down below, but it's just some plain old castor oil. The brand is Kate Blanc Cosmetics. And I use this also for like my eyebrows and eyelashes, but it comes in a big bottle like this. Well, it's not huge, but it comes in a bigger bottle, and it came with like a sample mascara thing that you can use. And I think I'll still have it in here. So here's the little mascara wand that it came with. And then this is for your eyelashes, like an eyelash applicator. You pretty much go on the lash line and then apply it that way. Then of course, mascara or eyebrows, you kind of just comb it through. So I use it from here. It comes with a dropper. And what I do a mix. It just depends on what I'm doing. But now, since I'm not like directly in front of a mirror, I'm in my vanity. So I'm looking that way. That's the mirror for me. But it's a little bit too far away. So what I'm going to do, and what I usually do, I'm going to try to do it, is I take the dropper, just take some out like this. And it's very thick. Hopefully y'all can see that. Let me see. Pretty thick. Even when I take it out of the bottle, the dropper itself has like some oil on it. But anyway, I take it out and I'm gonna draw some up in the dropper. And what I do is I drop it directly. I try not to touch my hair, but sometimes I do. I don't care. I'm the only one using it. But I drop it directly on the edges of my hair. And like I said, this is pretty thick. So what I put on like the perimeter of my hair, so my edges, y'all can see the couple of drops. I'm gonna use this for the front and the back because it's just that thick. So what I do is I just take my finger and I work it through my edges, make sure that it's like saturated in there. Take it through and I kind of just gently work it in my edges. Same thing with the other side. And I try to work it into my skin and not let it set on top of my hair as much as I can. Because it's so thick, it kind of like can sit on top, and I really want it to like penetrate to my scalp. So I'm just working it in like this. And the other side. Again, just really concentrating on my edges. If some sets on top of my hair, it's completely fine too. I don't really care. And then I'm taking the leftovers. Y'all probably can't see it, but it's a decent amount still on my hands. And I'm just going up, and I might put a little bit more. I'm just gonna add a little bit, just one more drop like that. And I'm just gonna add, let me turn around. I'm just going to flip my hair up like this and add some to the back of my hair. So just the base, just like that. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. And again, same thing I did up there. I'm just working this in to my scalp area. So I'm really just focusing on this whole time, like focusing on my hairline. I feel like I see a lot of women, well, at least I've seen a lot of women like on Instagram and Locs, when she was pregnant, she used castor oil on her edges too. So hopefully this helps. But yeah, I do this. So I pretty much do this every time after I wash my hair. I would say like every 2 to 3 weeks I do this. I probably could be doing it more, and I probably will start doing it at least like once a week. But yeah, I apply castor oil to the edges of my hair, and I think my edges have been doing good. Y'all let me know in the comments. This side was kind of problematic-ish, but I think my edges look pretty good. Watch me thinking, and y'all be in the comments like, girl, your edges is trash. Okay. Anyway, then lastly, I'm going to use this oil that I got from Ulta. It's by Melanin, the brand Melanin. I still have some of this oil. About less than half left. And then I just put this in the palm of my hand. And this is the oil that I work through the roots of my hair. So like I said, when I oil my hair, I do my lock guide stimulating oil on my roots. And then I do this on the ends of my hair. And I always manipulate my hair after it's a little damp. So I always spray the rose water on there every day. I'm doing the same routine. Like I said, the only thing that really changes is how often I do it and the castor oil. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna rub this through my hair, and I am going to actually let this hair air dry. I haven't gotten under the blow dryer in a minute. I think this is the last time I did like the hot oil treatment. I've just been letting my hair kind of air dry, do its own thing. I am gonna go through and just separate my locks really quick, probably do that off camera. But that's the only other thing I do. I gently do that. Again, this is still damp hair, so I don't wanna like manipulate it on dry hair. So I just go through, if you don't know what that is, I pretty much go through, since I'm not doing a retwist, and separate, kind of just like gently pull my hair apart just to make sure that I'm kind of defining the parts that I have my hair in. So if y'all can see, sometimes the hair kind of fuses together. So I'm just taking my hair and gently separating it from each other, just like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go through and do that to my hair, and then I'm gonna come back and do the outro. All right, now that that's all done, I'm gonna go through lastly, I promise, lastly, and I'm just gonna brush my hair. I do still brush my hair, even though I don't really think I talk about it as much. I did like one video on it, but I brush my hair often, pretty often. I got this brush from Walmart. It is by the brand Evolve, and it's number 575. So I'm just brushing it, and it just has just regular bristles. It's probably the same brush that guys use for waves. So just gonna go through, brush. Kind of just brushing my edges nice and neat. Again, just to work that oil through. And then I go through and brush the back of my hair. This also helps with lint too, as I touched about in my video. Lint, dog hair, kind of helps brush those things out, especially on like the ends, you know, of your hair, the shaft of your hair. So, and it's nice and stimulating too. Feels good. Alrighty, y'all, so that is my hair. This is how we are looking like after it is all, you know, oiled up, still damp, but almost kind of feels dry, but it's still pretty much damp. So scoot back a little bit. That is how we are looking like. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. Shout out again to my subscriber for asking this question. Like I said, just to recap, it's been a little bit drier than normal, so I'm oiling my hair more than normal, about 2 to 3 times a week. And then I do apply the castor oil to the edges of my hair to try to cut down on postpartum shedding. I haven't taken any supplements besides like prenatals, but I haven't taken any hair, skin, and nail supplements or anything like that to kind of like compensate for it. So we'll kind of just see what happens, to be honest. But yeah, this is how my hair is looking like. Oh, I almost forgot to say that I'm not retwisting my hair as often. So I haven't retwisted my hair in, right now, it's probably 2 months. And I'm gonna go another month closer to the baby shower. Baby shower is at the beginning of October, and it's the beginning of September now. It's September 10th or something like that. So I have the baby shower in a month, and I probably won't retwist. I know I won't retwist my hair between now and then. So I'm going a little bit longer. Instead of my 4 to 6 weeks, it's more so like 8 to 12 weeks. I probably won't go this long again. It just so happened to work out this way where I haven't retwisted my hair. Again, dealing with being tired and just symptoms of pregnancy has been difficult for me to kind of maintain my hair the way I want to, which includes retwist. So yeah, I've been going a little bit longer. That's why my roots look real rough. But yeah, I should be getting it retwisted within a month. So this will be 3 months. Kind of going on a no retwist thing unintentionally, but I just want to throw that in there. But yes, all right, let's wrap up. Thanks so much for clicking to watch another video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.